So this was the printing press of Oxford University in past. So this is the Sheldonian Theatre here. So we have reached the Oxford. This is the famous Randolph Hotel. So here this is a St. John's College, and this is a square. Like 3 protesters were being killed here in the 16th century. This is an old church in Oxford. So this college is Jesus College, one of the Oxford's college in this town. So this is the main entrance of the Jesus College. This is the Radcliffe Square. It's a very old architecture in Oxford. So right in front of me I can see the church. This is the old church in Oxford, and we can say this is the center or heart of the Oxford, because in earlier days the colleges didn't have so much spaces to accumulate or the stay option for the students. So they used to share the church. They used to have the graduate ceremony in the church. So this was the first option. The first library came in this church. So this is quite important in this Oxford area. So right in front of me, this is the Osus College, and this is one of the toughest college in the Oxford to get admit. Only the scholars or only the research fellow get the admission. They have a very difficult admission process. So like they often ask the candidate to elaborate or to explain with a one word, like peace or water. They will give one word and they will ask to explain why this word, like why you are willing to get the admission, and you need to use that word in your description. So just feel how hard it is. So this is the person who built this library. This is basically a library. Every college has its own library, but still this is a generic library, and this library has millions of books. And they have the also underground tunnel or underground shelf kind of thing, where they are keeping lot of books. So this one is name is a Hertford College. So this was the printing press of Oxford University in past. Now this has been using as an administrative office. So this is the Sheldonian Theatre. Here the matriculation of the graduate program happening, and there is an underground chamber here, and that is the current printing press. We had the old building, and now it is happening just below this theatre building. This is the famous history museum.
This building is actually the world's oldest extant free public museum.
So this museum has a wide collection of old topics, such as one is Einstein's lecture during his time. So Einstein came here for his lecture on the relativity of theory, and those lectures are being kept like as a notebook in this museum. This is one of the oldest college in Oxford that still goes on. It had been running since the 13th century and it's still going on. So Oxford is a very shown you the one of the toughest college like that has the very hard exam to get in through, and also there is a college that started in 12th century. So as a heritage as a heritage value, we can see the Oxford has a rich history, and also the architecture is a very old one, and they have some very beautiful buildings or the memorials also. We have explored the church, we have explored the printing press, their library, and also the first I have shown the square where the three peoples got killed, like they had hanged. So this is all about the Oxfords. Now we have some relaxing time, so we'll be exploring some souvenir shops or some food options or like that. So finally we are going back to London. It's around 2 hours journey from here. So currently it's 5:15. We are expecting to reach 7:30. So we are back to Victoria Coach Station, but currently I am in Victoria Station. So let me show you how big it is. It has 19 platforms and it is connected with many of the UK cities and also in the European cities. So you can understand it's a junction or terminal station, one of the terminal stations in London. So as we stated already, so it was a long day because the distance from all places from England is quite long. So I would recommend, if you have time, you can split it in 2 days. Like you can have the Shakespeare birthplace and the Oxford in one day and Warwick Castle in another day. But my recommendation will be, if you are already visiting the other castles like Tower of London or Hampton Court Palace or Edinburgh Palace, then you can skip the Warwick Castle because it's not as much famous as like others. Also it's just like relaxation or like party kind of palace for the heritage of the royal families. Directly they were not living in that palace, so you can skip it. So that's all for today. We are going back to Harrowwood now, and it will take 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes, and till we have some other plans tomorrow also. Till then, goodbye, have a nice day, and please be safe and stay happy. Bye bye.